You guys probably already know where this video is going to be, because I said before, and I'm sticking true to my word, I'm going to be grinding out raids until I get this twisted bow. In the last episode, we picked ourselves up 5 purples. Unfortunately, absolutely none of them were uniques. In fact, most of them were arcane prayer scrolls. This week, we're going to try and see if we can match that, if not get more purples, but hopefully pull ourselves a new unique. Let's just jump right into it and hope we get lucky. I want to continue to work on practicing my solo raids this week, but there is one problem with that. I am running really low on stamina potions. It takes 2 to 3 stamina potions per solo raid for me. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm pretty sure that's fairly standard for solos. So I need to stock up on these, which means at some point or another, I have to do some agility. We are just starting this one off immediately after getting those Dragon Claws, which was on KC 431. So I want to end this one somewhere around 500 KC, hopefully. I also want to point out something that I didn't really talk about too much in the last video in regards to how close I am to a T-bow in terms of drop rate. So the average amount of points you need in order to get a drop from Chambers of Xeric is 867,500. The chance of getting a T-bow is 2.9%. So with this shown, you can take the amount of points you need divided by the chance of getting a T-bow, and that means a T-bow is a little bit less, but roughly 30 million points. This is something that a lot of people already knew, but I just want to put this up here for perspective for you guys so you can kind of have an idea of my average chance of getting one when we're looking at the amount of points I'm having per raid. To build off of this point, the T-bow is something you should expect to see roughly every 34.5 drops in your name. So let's just round that up. Let's say every 35 drops in your name, one of them should be a T-bow, theoretically. So I'm going to use this as a more accurate gauge to see how close we are. Obviously, it's all RNG, but to see how close we are to the T-bow. If we take a look at the collection log, we go to the raid section, you can take a look here and see that I believe I have 22 raids drops. So that would mean 22 out of 35 gives me a decent feeling of kind of how close I am to the bow, since it's kind of hard to keep track of my points because of all the different types of raids that I actually do. I guess, in a way, more than halfway there. That's not really how the statistics work, but it's a very good motivator. So, I guess once we're past 35 uniques in our name, we can consider ourselves dry on the bow. Huh. Terrible time. This is my first raid of the day, so I'm sorry. Terrible time. I was talking in some stream chats, too. Doesn't matter what the excuses are. We did get a purple. And now you guys have to see my terrible, terrible time, but it's okay because you know that I'm still working on making progress on my solos. You'll also notice that my dumbass didn't take off my Prims or my Dragon Defender, but like I said, we're still working on making progress. 436 KC, so Sixers has something like that. Raids into the video, and we already have a drop. Let's see what it is. It's a Dex. Alright, you know what? It's not good, but it's better than an Arcane. 41 mil, gonna toss that over to the main at some point, most likely, and that is our 23rd drop. So, 12 more, and we're technically dry on a T-bow. The first of presumably very many agility levels to come, 82. I actually am not sure if it's better marks per hour to do the Camelot course since I have the diaries done to be able to teleport. I know that at level 80, which is 20 levels above the course's start level, I would get reduced marks, but I know that the diary increases the amount of marks you get, so I have no idea. I'm genuinely not sure. If anybody knows, feel free to let me know, because I'm going to be doing a lot of agility until the Arty course, so, well, it wasn't that much agility, but I got 60 marks of grace now, so we're going to buy ourselves some Amylase packs, and I think this is enough for 150 potions, so that should hopefully last me a while. oh god. So I've been raiding a lot. This is a very slow raid. It was backwards, like, Tecton was last instead of first. Tecton took forever. I was out of supply. It was terrible. But, okay. 93 farming while prepping my potions. Nice. So close, man. I didn't expect to get an item there anyway. 460 KC now, but so close. I could have done a lot better in that final phase, and I probably could have shaved off a minute here and had a very good sub 30 time, which would have been amazing for a prep raid. I made a lot of mistakes that Elm though, so I'll take the L there. But just to show some progression, 460 KC now. The last 20 or 25 raids I've done have pretty much all been solos because I'm trying really hard this week to work on improving it a little bit. So it's been about 40 45 raids since my last drop. Some of those were 3+4, some of those were solos. I'm roughly like 1.6 to 2 million points dry, so kind of deserved after the recent luck that we've had. But I don't know what this drop is. It's a solo drop. It's my third solo drop in a row since I haven't had anything from the scaled raids in a while. I really hope it's something good. Come on, 1 in 35 chance, dude. Oh, I hate it. You hate it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not soloing anymore. Back to back, somehow actually getting, I don't know. Honestly, I'm really surprised. Back to back drops in solos is pretty nuts, especially considering, wasn't super dry. I mean, granted, I was 2 times the rate, so getting 2 drops in a row kind of makes sense. But I'm not expecting much. That arcane has hurt me. It has hurt me in a way I did not think possible. So, you know what? Just for the drama. If it's an arcane, I swear. Okay, you know what? It's not an arcane. It's Dex, but it's a scroll. It's okay. It's not. It's not an arcane, so it's better, I guess. At least this is like 40 mil. I do feel pretty genuinely bad for my team right now, which is mostly Matt and Gitz. Pretty much every scale raid I've been doing has been with Matt and Gitz. And I'm up to 492 KC. A lot of the raids I've done this week have been solos, but since the beginning, when I was like 200 something KC, when I first started doing these scaled raids, Matt has yet to see a drop in his name. So he is like, I'm pretty sure he's like 7.5 million points dry right now, which is disgusting because that's like almost 8 or 9 times the freaking drop rate. And Gitson at this point, I think, is like 3 or 4 million points dry. So I'm really expecting us to have this massive streak of drops sometime soon. Bro, so close. So close to sub 30. This raid actually would have been a lot better, but I died to Muta like right at the end. And it also sucked up 5 brews before it killed me. It just comboed me like crazy. I honestly feel like I could have no-prepped this otherwise, because I would have gone in with about the same amount of brews, except I wouldn't have had to make them myself. Unfortunate, but it's okay. I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Wasn't too bad of a raid regardless. This is a purple. It's mine. I feel bad because everyone else on my team is like substantially more dry than me. But considering how fast the other 2 people in my team left, I have 0 faith that this is anything worth more than 10 mil. Because Gitson just ran right out. Alright, it's a Dex. Alright, it's okay. It's better, much better than I thought. I thought, okay, Gitz didn't give any reaction to that, but you know, that's actually not bad. It's, you know, it's not great either. But 26 drops now, 35 is the T-bow once again, so technically 9 drops until we're at the rate of T-bow. So you guys have probably noticed it in the clips leading up to this, but that is 500 KC on a fantastic rate as well. Sub 30 minute, 3+4. Disgusting amount of points per hour, which is just further displaying why I love this team layout so much. I really don't think I have that much footage for this video yet, even though I said I would probably stop on 500. So I'll probably do a little more. I mean, I've been grinding a lot, so it hasn't taken me that many actual real-time days to get up to 500, because I'm sweaty, but it's fine. Let's get some more kills and hopefully some more drops. Dude, I was just doing agility for so long, and I somehow missed the level. Disappointed in myself, but it's fine. 83 agility. I'm actually working on a little side piece project on my main right now, so I figured, hey, while I'm doing that, I'll get some agility in. It really benefits me because every mark of grace is 2.5 staminas. So, I mean, that's pretty good. So, right, this is over 100 staminas right here. I'll definitely take that. That's going to be really helpful for raids. Hopefully, I won't need to get too many marks of grace, but, I mean, even another level will give me, like, another 100 or 200 marks, so that'll be more than enough for a while. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. You know, I'm not entirely sure what the drop rate on the Onyx actually is. It was released, I think, somewhat recently, but I don't really care to look it up. It's pretty rare, though, and as an Iron, you can actually only get it in solos, because the only way for drops to be in your name as an Iron Man is if no one else does damage to it. So it has to either be a solo, or you're doing some kind of weird scaling where no one else is going to hit Tecton. So that's interesting. I'm pretty sure it's actually a slot in the collection log, which is kind of cool because I do plan on doing some collection log work in the future once we have this twisted bow, kind of alluding to my future plans there. I don't know, man. I was just doing a chill raid. Definitely didn't expect to get that. I guess there's no real way for you guys to tell or not, but I'm assuming by my supplies and inventory, you can probably tell. This was my first successful no prep raid. So I am really, really happy about that. I actually didn't go into this raid expecting to no prep it, but yeah, I didn't have to prep anything. It was way too close for comfort, and I probably won't be doing that very often, but I'm super proud of myself for that. So my first successful complete run with no prep. I want you guys to just take a look at that text you see up there on the screen. That is a first for me. A longbone from a mystic. I'm imagining it's 1 in 400, just like everything else, but that's... So this video, we've got the Onyx from Tecton, and now a longbone from a mystic. Alright. I'll take it, I guess. It's free construction XP. Alright, substantially better no prep than the last one. I actually have leftover supplies on this, but I went in with basically a full inventory. I had a very, very smooth raid. I think it was Vasatech Vespula, so... I'm pretty satisfied with this, though. I mean, this is my best time by far, 28 minutes, and it's no prep, 32k points. So I'm really, really satisfied with that. As I learn, horribly, but as I learn new methods, I plan on doing more and more no prepping. For now, it's kind of just if I have a raid that presents the opportunity, I'll do it. I'm not going to go out of my way for those types of raids, though. Literally the very next raid, and I beat my PB by 2 seconds. And this one was actually a prep raid. I don't know what is happening today, but suddenly I have gotten, like, way better. Like, sub 30 by far with a 4-boss prep raid. I don't know, and I have so many brews left. I'm really not sure what's happening, but I'll take it. I'll take somehow suddenly getting way better at raids. That's pretty nice. Oh my god. That's a thieving level in a raid. Oh my god, I've been doing a lot of raids, apparently. Oh shit. I just woke up, decided I would do one raid off stream before I got my breakfast, and it's a purple light. Oh, please be good. I have no idea what it is. This is a solo purple. 1 in 35 chance. 1 in 35 chance. Come on. Come on. Please. Fuck. Okay, it's better than an arcane, though. Better than an arcane. Can't be too mad. On that note, though, yeah, I have 5 dexes in my bank right now. I haven't dropped over my dupes yet. I'll find the time to do it, but 516 KC. This is where I'm going to end it off. I don't honestly remember how many drops we had in this video, but I feel like we got a lot of scrolls. I always feel like we got a lot of scrolls, to be honest. I know we've had 3 solo drops in this video at least, I think, which is fantastic. I'm super, super happy about that because my solos are definitely, you know, they're chugging along. We're getting better. And I'm very, very proud of that. Well, I just went back and took a tally, and it looks like it was another 5 drops in this video. You know, at this rate, I'll be able to get that T-bow in no time. But that's actually really not how it works because I have been putting a lot of time into these videos, as you can tell. Yeah, my raids times have been improving and whatnot, but this video still had about 100 or maybe even over 100 raids in it. So that's like 60, 70 hours, considering the time that some of those raids have been taking me. I've been putting in a lot of work into raids, and I'm just really hoping to get that T-bow as soon as possible. In the meantime, though, I'm really glad you guys have been enjoying the Beating the Bot series that I have been posting intermittently on this channel. It's really nice to be able to do some stuff on my main and actually have fun, because I haven't played my main and had fun in a long time, and it gives me more time to focus on this account as well, instead of trying to pump out a video every week, even if there's not a whole week's worth of content. So I'll keep doing my best to get this T-bow. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching this video as well as the other videos on my channel. I'd really appreciate, if you haven't already, if you could leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're actually really close to 50k subscribers, and I'm hoping to hit that by the end of this month would actually be really, really nice. I was going to say on this video, but let's be nice and say by the end of this month would be fantastic. Thank you very much for all your support, guys, and I will see you in the next video.
Choke you down just like